Hello, everyone, and buenos dias. Hello, Girl Scout sisters, and welcome to our Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. We are so excited that you could join us for some Girl Scout fun, friendship, and all things Cinco de Mayo, as we learn with girls from all around the country. As we've done a lot of research and we've read a lot of books to make sure that this information that we share with you today is as accurate as possible. We hope you have a wonderful time learning about Cinco de Mayo. Who liked that introduction video? How did you like that Cinco de Mayo dance? I know I loved it. Traditional Mexican folk dancing has become a defining part of Cinco de Mayo celebrations across the nation. Dancing is also accompanied by drumming and flute players. Live music bands abound around during the Cinco de Mayo fiestas too, echoing infectious traditional genres like mariachi, ranchera, Mexican cumbia, and canta nuevo. My name is Avocado, and I love holidays and traditions. I'm super excited about our Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. I'm sure we're gonna have an amazing time. Are you ready for a good time? I know I sure am. Today, I'm here with my 7 senior Girl Scout sisters from my troop, and we're all so thrilled that you decided to spend your Saturday with us. Cinco de Mayo is Spanish for the 5th of May. Of course, it's the 7th of May, but we're all here to learn about this holiday, which is a Mexican holiday, which is celebrated in a very, very big way in the United States. Today, we will have a guest appearance from Angelica Nunez, who is very passionate about her Mexican heritage and culture. She's also the president and director of the Dia de los Muertos Windsor nonprofit organization. She's agreed to share something very, very special with us, so I'm really looking forward to that. This Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration is all about learning a little bit about Cinco de Mayo, the history, how it's celebrated now, by dance, food, decorations, and so much more. During this session, we will learn about Cinco de Mayo. We will recite the Girl Scout Promise and Law in Spanish. We will learn about Cinco de Mayo traditions and a lot more. Sounds fantastic. In fact, I can hardly wait. Let's get this Cinco de Mayo celebration started. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it is time for me to hand you off to my good friend, Candyland.
Thank you, Avocado. Hello, my Girl Scout sisters. My name is Candyland, and I'm so glad I could be here with you today. I'm excited to be here at this Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. I'm so excited that you chose to join us today. You are sure to have a great time. Just like Girl Scouts, the Cinco de Mayo holiday is filled with lots of traditions. In true Girl Scout tradition and fashion, we are going to recite the Girl Scout Promise and Law. Please join me so we can do it together. Please raise your right hand and your middle 3 fingers with me. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authorities, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. That was great. Thank you for joining me. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend and Girl Scout sister, Chupacabra.
Thank you, Candyland. Hello, my Girl Scout sisters. My name is Chupacabra. I'm so glad I could be here with you today. I'm excited to be here at this Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. I'm also excited that you chose to join us today. You are sure to have a great time. We just recited the Girl Scout Promise and Law in English. Since this is a Cinco de Mayo celebration, we thought we'd also recite it in Spanish. You all have a handout with the Girl Scout Promise and Law in Spanish. You can look at it or just look at the screen here. Either way, I'd love for us to do it all together. Please raise your right hand and your 3 middle fingers. Por mi honor, yo trataré de servir a Dios, a mi patria, ayudar a las personas en todo momento y vivir conforme a la ley de Girl Scouts. Yo me esforzaré por ser honrada y justa, cordial y servicial, considerada y compasiva, valiente y fuerte, y responsable de lo que digo y hago, y por respetarme a mí misma y a los demás, respetar la autoridad, usar los recursos de manera prudente, hacer del mundo un lugar mejor y ser hermana de cada una de los Girl Scouts. That was great. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend and Girl Scout sister and friend, Sunset.
Thank you, Chupacabra. Hello, my Girl Scout sisters. My name is Sunset, and I too am super excited to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with you today. I have the great honor of leading you through the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, on which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. That was great. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Sunset. Hello, my Girl Scout sisters. My name is Pineapple California, and I'm excited that you are here to join us for our Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. In order to be sure we all have a festive and fun time, we have rules, and it's my responsibility to share with you the event rules. Most of the rules are found in the Girl Scout Promise and Law we just recited. Please respect yourself and others during the session, and everyone should have a great time while we learn a lot and have a great time today. Rule 1 is to have an adult with you the entire time. You should not be participating in this event without a safe adult nearby. Rule 2 is to use the Zoom chat feature if you have any questions. If you have a question, you may send a direct message to any of us Girl Scout seniors. Rule 3 is to put your Zoom on speaker mode. This will allow you to better see the instruction during this event. You should do that now. Rule 4 is to get to know your reaction buttons. We will ask you for a thumbs up during several parts of the session. Using your reaction buttons, show me your thumbs up. Also, we will ask you to use your raised hand function if you need us to slow down. Using your reaction buttons, show me your raised hand. Rule 5 is to please change your Zoom name to your camp name or your favorite candy and your state. For example, my name is Pineapple California. My name could also be Skittles California. This is to protect your privacy. You can go ahead and update your Zoom name now. Rule 6 is to let your family and anyone in your house know when you have your Zoom video on. This event will be recorded and we will be taking pictures and screenshots as indicated in the invitation. If you do not want your picture shared, please turn off your Zoom video camera. Rule 7 is you may leave to use the restroom if you need to. You do not need to ask. Rule 8 is if you don't know what materials we are using, look in the Zoom chat or look for information via screen sharing. Rule 9 is to learn a lot and have fun. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, thank you for listening to the rules. It's time for me to hand you off to my friend Coconut.
Thank you, Pineapple. Hello there, my fellow Girl Scout sisters. My name is Coconut or Coconut California, since we all changed our Zoom names to protect our privacy. As Avocado mentioned, during this Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration, we will be doing lots of fun things while earning badges, fun patches, and learning about Cinco de Mayo. Check out these badges, aren't they great? These Girls Around the World IP badges are available in the flower daisy shape, brownie triangle, junior circle, and the last one, the rectangle, is for older girls. This is for cadets, seniors, and ambassadors. Of course, everyone can get the fun patch. Cinco de Mayo is an annual celebration held on May 5th, which commemorates the anniversary of Mexico's victory over the French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. More popular in the United States than in Mexico, Cinco de Mayo has become associated with the celebration of Mexican-American culture. Celebrations began in California, where they have been observed annually since 1863. The holiday crossed over from California into the rest of the United States in the 1950s and the 1960s, but did not gain popularity until the 1980s. In Mexico, the commemoration of the Battle of Puebla continues to be mostly ceremonial, such as through military parades or battle reenactments. The city of Puebla marks the event with various festivals and reenactments of the battle. Cinco de Mayo is sometimes mistaken for Mexico's Independence Day, the most important national holiday in Mexico, which is celebrated on September 16th, commemorating the Cry of Dolores in 1810, which initiated the War of Mexican Independence from Spain. A 2006 study reported that there were more than 150 official U.S. celebrations of Cinco de Mayo in 21 different states. Los Angeles' Fiesta Broadway had been billed as the largest Cinco de Mayo celebration in the world. which it most certainly was at its peak in the 1990s, when it attracted crowds of 500,000 or more. On June 7, 2005, the United States Congress issued a concurrent resolution calling on the President of the United States to issue a proclamation calling upon the people of the United States to observe Cinco de Mayo with appropriate ceremonies and activities. To celebrate, many display Cinco de Mayo banners. School districts hold special events to educate students about its historical significance. Special events and celebrations highlight Mexican culture, especially in its music and regional dancing. Give me a thumbs up if you have been to a Cinco de Mayo party or have celebrated Cinco de Mayo. Wow, that's a lot of thumbs. Me too. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend, Sunset.
Thank you, Coconut. Hello, my Girl Scout sisters. It's me again, Sunset. And I'm excited that you are here to enjoy our Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. We are well on our way to having a festive and fun time. Next, we are going to play Fiesta Bingo. Let's get our materials ready. Grab your Skittles and your bingo cards. We are using Skittles as our bingo markers. Okay, we are going to play 3 rounds of one-line bingo. You can get your bingo cards horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. After we play 3 rounds of one-line bingo, we're going to play 1 round of blackout. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to play. Okay, I see lots of thumbs up. Looks like everyone is ready to play. Now, if you get a bingo, let Avocado know and she'll call out the winners. Let's play. The first is this salsa. If you have that on your card, put a Skittle down. Ooh, next I got this temple. You'll see it. I got another salsa, but a little bit different looking. We got a mustache.
Hey, Sunset, will you slow down a little bit and then hold the markers a little bit closer to the screen so we can see them better?
Of course, Avocado. Here, do you want me to go back and show the other ones? So we have a salsa with blue. We have a temple. My background wants to get rid of it. A mustache. Another thing of salsa. And a cactus so far. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I got a guitar. Make sure to mark your Skittles on the cards when you get them. We got a jalapeno pepper. This one's so cool. I got a cactus playing a guitar with a sombrero. If you remember, if you get a bingo, just tell Avocado. Now I got a balloon. It looks so pretty and cool.
I've had a few responses that need you to slow down a little bit. And I also have some bingos. I have Llama from North Carolina and Mix and Peaches from Arizona. Super cool.
Avocado. I got an avocado.
That's so cool. And I got another, I got multiple. Okay, I have chocolate Louisiana, got a bingo. Tomato Virginia, got a bingo. Smarties and Reese's California, a bingo. And Kristen Middlecow, try my best there. And then Oliviana and Sophia from Michigan. Good job.
That's awesome. Do we want to play another round?
Yes, of course.
Okay. For this one, we're starting off with maracas. I got a sugar skull. Make sure to put your Skittles down on your pieces. I got fireworks. Fireworks are so cool and amazing. I love watching them. I got a sombrero. This is a burrito. I love to eat burritos. I got a pinata. Those are always super duper fun. We got a calendar saying the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. We have 2 men playing instruments with sombreros. I have this beautiful dress.
Oh, I got a bingo. Care Bear has a bingo. Mila has bingo. Lollipops, Virginia. Warhead, Louisiana. Banana, California. Twix. Oh, there's a lot. Lemonhead. Do I just not know state? ID. Not Indiana. Is it Indiana? No, it's IN. I don't know. Papaya, DC. Assuming that's Washington. Zoe Heirloom. Selena from Massachusetts. Dino. I need to read some more books. My reading skills are not up to date. Yeah, that's all for now. Good job, guys.
Do you girls want to play your last round of one-line bingo before blackout? Yeah? Okay. I got a different one. I got a taco. We have a man wearing a sombrero. We have the avocados again. And mustache. We have this pretty dress once again. Some fireworks. Can you see those? We have a bowl of salsa. We have this really pretty balloon.
Oh my gosh, I got a bunch of bingos. Okay, let me see if I can read them all. A lot. I have Twix, Texas. One of my friends is moving to Texas. Cool fact. Mango, California. Ice cream, California. Pine something. Can't read the rest of it. What else? Yeah, that's it for now. Oh, hold on, I got one more. Reese's, New Jersey. And one from Michigan. And Kit Kat, you got a bingo? Great job.
That's awesome. Now we're gonna play one round of blackout. We have a sugar skull. These are always so pretty and cool. I think this one's my favorite. It's the cactus with the sombrero and the guitar. We have the man with the sombrero. We have this nice taco. We have the Mexican flag. That's my cat in the background. We have this cool shawl. We have these Cinco de Mayo, Day of the Dead banners. We have 2 men playing instruments. We have the calendar for Cinco de Mayo. We have a pinata. A burrito. This cool sombrero. A nice mustache. We have some fireworks.
I got some bingos.
We got bingos.
Donut, Indiana, bingo. Mango, California. Opal, Virginia. Mix and peaches, Arizona. I'm gonna wait one more minute to see if there's any more. So if you have any bingos, please send them to me.
We have
Avocado.
avocados.
Oh, Unicorn Joe, Texas. Starbucks, California. Ollipops, Virginia. Taurus Family Computer. Sunset Blue, California. Oh, Papaya, DC. Papaya, District of Columbia. Oh wow, we have a lot. Banana, Care Bear, taco. I love tacos. Chocolate. Yeah, good job, guys.
That was so much fun. Now here's the fun part. Feel free to eat your Skittles. I love Skittles. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Chupacabra.
Thank you, Sunset. That was fun. Hello again, my Girl Scout sisters. It's me again, Chupacabra, and I'm excited that you are here to enjoy our Girl Scout Cinco de Mayo celebration. I'm ready for some more fun. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready for more fun. Awesome. Let's play another game. Let's play I Spy. Go ahead and grab your I Spy card and pencil or a pen. Okay, we are going to find several of these Cinco de Mayo elements. I'm going to let you know which one we are going to find, and I want you to see how many you can find and write the number next to the image at the top of the sheet. Let's do one together as an example. I spy a piñata. Go ahead and find all the piñatas you can and write the number at the top of your page next to the piñata. Once you have that number, send me a message in the chat letting me know how many there are. How many piñatas are there? Go ahead and PM me. So we're going to count how many there are. Let me click my chat box. I see 2s and 3s. Great. A lot of people are sending me chats. I see a few 2s and 3s, and the answer is 3. You girls got it right. Good job. By the way, a piñata is a container, often made of paper mache, pottery, or cloth, that is decorated and filled with candy and then broken as a part of a celebration. This is a common activity on Cinco de Mayo. Let's do the next one. I spy a sombrero. How many can you find? Go ahead and write down and message me in the chat box when you have the right number. I'm getting some messages. Someone said 6. I see 4. I see a lot of 4s. And the answer is 4. You got it right. A sombrero, a Spanish literally shower, is a type of wide-brimmed Mexican hat used to shield the face and eyes from the sun. It usually has a high pointed crown, an extra wide brim broad enough to cast a shadow over the head, neck, and shoulders of the wearer, that is slightly upturned at the edge, and a chin strap to hold it in place. Let's do the next one. I spy a blue maraca. How many can you find? Go ahead and write down and message me when you think you have the right number. Let me see. Okay. I see 3, 5, 4, getting more 4s. Keep sending me. Okay, most of you girls said 4, and 4 is the correct answer. A maraca is a rattle or hand percussion instrument which appears in many genres of Caribbean and Latin music. It is shaken by handle and usually played as part of a pair. Let's do the next one. I spy a cactus. How many can you find? Go ahead and write down in the chat box when you have the right number. There seems to be a lot of cacti. Okay, it looks like you guys got 6. That is the right answer. Cactus, the plural of cactus is cacti or cactuses, is a spiny succulent plant which occurs in a wide range of shapes and sizes. Most cacti live in dry habitats. There are some 1,750 known species of cacti. The nopal cacti is most prevalent in Mexico, and it's also edible, both the pad and the fruit called the prickly pear. Okay, let's do one more. I spy a taco. How many do you girls see? I see 6, I see 7, and I see a lot of 7s, and yes, that is the correct answer. The answer is 7. A taco is a traditional Mexican dish consisting of a small hand-sized corn or wheat tortilla topped with a filling. The tortilla is often folded around the filling and eaten by hand. A taco can be made with a variety of fillings, including beef, pork, chicken, seafood, beans, vegetables, and cheese. Allowing for great versatility and variety, they are often garnished with various condiments, such as salsa, guacamole, sour cream, and vegetables, such as lettuce, onions, tomatoes, and chiles. Tacos are a common form of Mexican street food, which have spread around the world. Give me a thumbs up if you've had a taco before. All right, we have a lot of taco lovers here. Send me a message in the chat box what you like on your tacos. On my tacos, it depends what I'm feeling today. Usually I like to have carne asada, which is steak, and I like to have cilantro and onions, and then I'll have some lime. I don't really like salsa on mine, but okay, I'm getting a lot of, okay, someone likes, oh, someone said ice cream. They like cheese and sour cream, lettuce and cheese, bean, meat, and sour cream and cheese. Sometimes I do like beans and rice on my tacos. It just depends what I'm feeling the day. Also tomatoes. Tomatoes are really good. All right. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend, Candyland.
Today I'll be reading this book called Celebrating Cinco de Mayo by Carolyn Otto. Every year in Mexico and in the United States, we celebrate Cinco de Mayo with fiestas, music, and dance. Cinco de Mayo means the 5th of May in Spanish. The day marks the 1862 victory of the Mexican army over the much stronger French forces in the Battle of Puebla. In the U.S., it has become a joyous celebration of Mexican culture. Cinco de Mayo is sometimes confused with Mexico's Independence Day. Mexico has declared its independence from Spain on the 16th of September in 1821. But the newly independent country has problems. Mexico owed money to many other countries that wanted to take advantage of Mexico's land and resources. Mexico even had to fight a war against the United States and lost almost half of its territory. It was a hard time in Mexican history. The president of Mexico asked for more time to repay the money and rebuild his country. Everyone agreed with him except for France. France sent troops across the Atlantic Ocean to Mexico. French soldiers then marched across the country. They met the Mexican army at Puebla, Mexico near Mexico City, which is the capital. The French had more soldiers than Mexicans, and they had better weapons and fancy uniforms, but the Mexican army fought hard. In the end, the Mexicans defeated the French. Every year in Puebla and elsewhere, we recreate the famous battle. Some of us pretend to be the French troops, and some of us pretend to be the Mexican soldiers. We march in parades to show how the armies marched long ago. In the United States, we have parades too. We celebrate our culture with lots of music and dancing. Boys wear cowboy hats or sombreros, and girls wear dresses with ruffled skirts. Mothers braid their girls' hair with ribbons, red, white, and green, which are the colors of the Mexican flag. We ride on floats covered with tissue paper flowers in the United States. We entertain the crowd with special cars called lowriders. Some of us ride on special lowride bicycles too. Mariachi bands may march with us, or they might stop to play songs for the people lining the streets. We sometimes perform traditional dances in their colorful uniforms. There are so many kinds of music from Mexico: traditional rancheria, banda, mariachi. Too many to name. We also have American pop music, hip hop, and classic rock and roll. In the United States, it is easy to tune our radios to your favorites. Sometimes we make our own music too. Our parades lead us to gatherings in city parks, auditoriums, and playgrounds. Some places hold big festivals. We have crafts, games, and learn about Mexican traditions. We have exciting things to see. Everything from Florcortico dancers to Chihuahuas, fashion shows, and races. One of our favorite games is to hit a piñata. A piñata can come in many shapes. It is hollow, so that it can be filled with treats. A blindfolded boy or girl is given a stick or a bat to hit the piñata. Most often they miss, but then someone will finally break the piñata and candy flies everywhere. And we eat at the festivals. We buy tacos, burritos, fried churros, and even lemonade. All sorts of good food. But for many of us, the real feast will come later. In the evenings, we go home with our families. Our fathers and mothers have strung white lights in our backyards. We get together with our grandparents, our aunts and uncles, and even our cousins. Picnic tables are loaded with food. We eat Mexican food, which is beans, rice, and chicken in a spicy dark sauce called moles. We have tamales. We have burritos and carne asada, which is the thinly sliced beef cooked on a grill. Everything is very special. We celebrate Cinco de Mayo to remember the victory of the Battle of Puebla so long ago. We celebrate our determination and our willingness to face European forces much stronger than ours. Every year on Cinco de Mayo, we celebrate our heritage, our roots, and our culture. We are proud, and we remember to shout, "Viva Mexico! Long live Mexico!" Thank you so much for reading this book with me. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Have a great time.
Hey guys, thank you so much to Candyland for teaching us all about the history Okay, so hello, my Girl Scout sisters. And again, my name is Avocado, Avocado, and I am getting super, super thirsty. Cinco de Mayo is filled with tradition, and many of these traditions involve music, dance, food, but especially drinks. Today, we're going to make some agua fresca. Agua fresca is Spanish for cool waters or literally fresh water. They're basically beverages that are made from one or more fruits, flowers, or seeds blended with sugar and water. They're really, really popular in Mexico, Central America, and parts of the United States, like the Southwest. So this is a good time to make sure that you have a safe adult, like your parents, your grandparents, anything nearby. So first, let's get our materials. Today, you'll need 1 blender cup. I have my blender right here. My blender cup, a blender blade or attachment, the blender. Good. Next, you'll need 1 cup of chopped fruit. I chose blueberries because they're one of my favorite foods ever. I absolutely love blueberries. 3/4 cup of water, a tablespoon of maple syrup, and a half tablespoon, of lime juice. Okay, so this is the perfect recipe for me to share with you because I absolutely love fruit smoothies. And this is basically like a fruit smoothie without ice. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, so go ahead and put 1 cup of your chopped fruit into your blender cup. I'm going to do that now. Blueberries are super, super small, so you don't really need to cut them up beforehand. Also, it's really hard to cut blueberries. I've never done it though. Should probably try. Okay. Oh no, a runaway blueberry. Okay. Next, we're gonna add the water right here. And I'm gonna make sure it doesn't go all the way to the top. Perfect. Now I'm gonna add my maple syrup and my lime juice. I'm gonna do my lime juice first because it's the closest thing. And don't worry, I'm gonna re-go over the steps too. I'm gonna go over it twice. Put the lime in and my maple syrup. Oops. Okay. And now I'm gonna blend it. But first, please give me a thumbs up if you want me to redo the instructions. Or raise your hand, either one. Can you slow down, please? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm just gonna explain it, okay? Okay. First, you take your blender cup. Obviously, your blender cup should be empty, nothing in it. Then, you're gonna take your 1 cup of fruit. If the fruit is super small, like blueberries, maybe cherries, you don't have to chop them up. And put 1 cup of your fruit in your blender cup. Afterwards, take a 3/4 cup of water and put it inside of your blender cup. Then you put a 1/2 tablespoon of maple syrup, which was this, and another 1/2 tablespoon of lime juice, which was in this. Then you blend it. We're going to do that right now. If you've already made this or you're a little bit ahead, send me a personal message in the chat and tell me if you like it. Let's see. I'm going to blend it one more time. Perfect. All right. I am muted. Oh, my bad. How long have I been muted? Oh, that's an issue. Okay. So we loved it with cinnamon tortilla chips. Yes, those are so good. Can we use lime zest or lime juice? Yeah, absolutely. I hate it. Something's not for everyone. It's all good. Some people say it's yummy. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna try it. And I love fruit, so I'm most likely gonna love it. Ooh, let me get some. Let me just taste it. Oh my gosh. It's actually so delicious. I love that. That's so good. Okay, so you can also really enjoy this with your strawberry salsa. I really like lime tortilla chips, so I'm using those. I eat with my salsa. It's so good. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me, my Girl Scout sisters. It's time for me to hand you off to our guest speaker, Angelica Nunez.
With a mile. Hi, my name is Angelica Nunez, and I have a love for culture, community, and food. Yes, and I understand that you are celebrating Cinco de Mayo. I was asked to share a family favorite recipe, and I am so proud to be here today and share with you a recipe for bunuelos. Bunuelos is a sweet treat that was brought when the European culture settled in the Americas. Prior to that, we didn't have wheat or flour or pastries, but one of the wonderful things about the fusion of our culture was food. After the Spanish came to the Americas, we start to see a fusion of foods. And so that's where we get our buñuelos from. There are all different styles of buñuelos. There are ones that are fluffier and more like a funnel cake or a pastry. The ones we're making today are ones that are particularly similar to my family style, which is more of a crispy, crunchy treat, which is a family favorite in my household. So my children absolutely love buñuelos, and the way that you would traditionally make this would be out of a dough, and there's quite a few steps to it. So every now and then my children really love them, and they do request I make them. And so what I do is I kind of cheat. But this quick cheat is actually delicious, and most of the time, actually all of the time, they really don't know the difference between the long way and this quick snack. So what we're gonna make today is buñuelos, and buñuelos is a sweet treat slash snack that is typically, in where my family is from, a special holiday treat. So usually New Year's, my grandmother would make buñuelos every New Year's Eve, and that's just a family tradition. It's very common to the area where I grew up, where my family grew up. My grandmother may make them around Christmas time, but then any time around the year where it's just a special treat, I can recall her making buñuelos. And so it really is a very special family recipe. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna take that recipe and we're gonna just cut it super quick where we can get to snacking faster. And so what you'll need is just 3 simple ingredients. The first one is going to be these partially cooked raw tortillas. And so you'll take these tortillas and you can just we're going to deep fry them. So you will also need a pan. I have preheated my pan here so it can be nice and warm when we are ready to make them. The second ingredient that you will need is just raw, or not, excuse me, you can use raw cane sugar or any type of sugar that you prefer. And then the last ingredient is really just going to be cinnamon, ground cinnamon. And so we'll take those 3 ingredients and we'll make a snack in less than 10 minutes, including prep time and probably cleanup too. I definitely recommend the high heat oil. I like to use avocado because it's flavorless. but any oil will do. And then you'll need just a pan and some of these just to flip your buñuelo. This is very easy. You're going to take about a half a cup of your sugar and you're going to pour in about a half of a teaspoon of the cinnamon, and you're just going to combine those two items more of to your liking. So some people like more of a cinnamon flavor, some people like less. To me, this looks like a perfect mixture. We're going to go ahead and just stick the tortilla into the pan that I have preheated here, and we're really just going to kind of watch it. We want it to be a golden consistency, crispy, like a tostada or a chip, or just a nice crunch. And so to achieve that, we are going to make sure that the heat is not too hot and not too and hot enough, basically, so that it can be in the oil long enough to create that crunch and not burn. For the younger folks, you know, definitely need parent help for cooking on the stove. So your buñuelo should look nice and golden brown like this. And so what we're going to do is we're just kind of dripping the oil out. We want to get all that excess oil off, and we don't really want it on our buñuelo. So what we're going to do is once that has kind of dripped for a little bit, we're going to go ahead and place that on our plate. And what I like to do is I personally like to just kind of even more so get more of that oil off of it, so we're not eating as much of that. And then while it's still warm, what we're going to do is we're going to take that sugar and cinnamon that we had placed earlier, and we're going to just place the buñuelo on there, and we're just going to kind of sprinkle that sugar and cinnamon mixture on top of that, and really make sure that it gets into every single little area. And when you're done, this is what your buñuelo would look like. You could just simply grab it with your hands. We really don't use utensils for these. You could, but we just really just grab it and just take a bite from this. A lot of people may put a scoop of vanilla ice cream and maybe some caramel sauce on it. Where my grandmother's family is from, we would use piloncillo, which is a natural sugar to kind of bathe the buñuelo into. I think that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed. This is just a quick, simple 10 minutes or less. And sometimes, you know, my kids love to have them cut in strips before you fry them, so you can always do that also. But I hope you enjoyed and have fun. Hi.
Hello, Girl Scouts! It's me, Coconut, and I'm super hungry now that Miss Angelica showed us how to make buñuelos. I'm going to make those later today. Next, we are going to decorate for Cinco de Mayo. We are going to make a traditional Cinco de Mayo banner decoration called Papel Picado. These lovely decors are used at parties, family gatherings, or as simple decorations at home. Papel Picado originated from Mexico. In Mexico, there's no celebration without music, flowers, and papel picado. Let's watch a video. Let's get our materials. You're going to need 4 pieces of paper of various colors, scissors, tape, and 5 feet of string or ribbon. Okay, for those of you who have made paper snowflakes before, these are very similar. First, we are going to fold and cut each one of our papers in half. They will go from 8.5 by 11 inches to 8.5 by 5.5 inches. That will give us 10 pieces of paper. So you're going to fold it, you're going to take your piece of paper, and you're just going to fold it like this. Then you're going to take your scissors and just cut along the fold so that instead of having one piece of paper, you have another.
Hey, Coconut, I have a joke for you.
What is it?
What kind of tree fits in your hand?
I don't know. What kind?
A palm tree. But
Oh, that was a good one. Does anyone have another joke for me? Pineapple, do you have a joke?
I do have a joke. Okay. What is gray and has 4 legs and a trunk?
I don't know. What?
A mouse going on a holiday.
That's a good one.
Chupacabra, do you have a joke?
I do. Why did the newspaper talk to the ice cream?
I don't know. Why?
It was looking for the scoop.
That's a good one. Okay, girls, give me a thumbs up once you have your papers cut. Okay, I see very few thumbs up, so I'm gonna wait another minute. Avocado, do you have another joke?
oh, Coconut, you know me too well. I know so many jokes. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream who?
Ice cream if you don't let me in.
That's a good one. Girls, if you have jokes, once you're done cutting the paper, you can send me a joke in the chat box and I can read it for you.
I have another joke, Coconut.
What is it, Avocado?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hawaii.
Hawaii who?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, hilarious. Okay, so I have a request to explain what we're doing with the paper again. So you're gonna take a full sheet of paper and you're just gonna fold it in half like this. Just like this, so it's this big. And then once you fold it and crease it, you're just gonna cut right up the line right here so that you have more pieces of paper. Okay, Llama, North Carolina said, "What do you call a cow with no legs?" Ground beef. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And so we're going to fold our papers again. And we're going to cut them into various patterns. So if you fold it in half, this is the tricky part. So if you fold it in half like this, and then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut different patterns. So I'm cutting like little triangles so that you get little like cuts in your papers like this. And you're going to do that to all of them. They don't have to be too detailed. Okay, and then when you unfold it, it's gonna look like this. Okay, so this is what my first one looks like. And you're just gonna keep doing that.
I have a joke.
What is it?
Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Fire.
Fire who?
Fire. Fire you. I'd put on some more cream. I don't know what that means. Oh, I read it wrong. If I were you, I'd put on some more sun cream, like sunscreen. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. All right. I have some more jokes in the chat box. This one's from Lemonhead, Idaho. Why did the farmer plant a seed in the water? He wanted a watermelon. Okay. So, Sunset, do you have a joke?
I do. When do you go red and stop at green?
I don't know. When?
When you're eating a watermelon.
That's a good one. Okay. Give me a thumbs up once you have some of the cuts in all of your papers. They should look something like these. Okay, I see like 4 thumbs up, so we're gonna wait another minute. Avocado, I have a joke for you.
Oh my gosh, tell me.
What should a baby wear to go swimming?
What?
Pool ups.
It's funny.
I have another one for Pineapple.
Yeah, what is it?
How do you prevent a summer cold?
I don't know how.
You catch it in the winter.
That's good.
Okay, so now that give me a thumbs up if you have at least 5 papers with cuts in them. Okay, we're going to move on. So next, you're going to take your paper and you're going to take your piece of string. Mine's really thin, but it's green. It looks like this. And you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it over just a little bit. Like this. So you have a little flap right here. And then you're going to stick your string in that little fold like this, so that it's kind of like hanging. And then you're just going to tape that down so that the string doesn't move. Okay. Oh, okay. Skittles, Florida has a joke. Just send it to me in the chat. If you ladies have jokes, can you send them to Avocado because she can read them out loud for everyone. Okay, and you're just gonna keep doing that with all of your papers.
I got some jokes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Avocado.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
I don't know what.
A because there's no eyes with letters.
That's a good one.
I know.
I think I have one in the chat box. This one is from Unicorn Sky. Why did the cow cross the road?
Why?
To go to the movies.
That's good.
I like that one. Okay, this one is from Smarties and Reese's, California. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Oh, don't cry.
Did not see that coming.
Chocolate Louisiana, that looks awesome. That's beautiful. Okay, great job, everyone. These look great. Okay. This is the one I made earlier. It's not very centered right now, and I'm gonna add more to it, but I think it looks pretty cool. Now I can decorate every banner in my home, and so can you. Give me a thumbs up if your Papel Picado is done and beautiful. Okay, we're gonna wait a few minutes because I only have a few thumbs ups. Chupacabra, do you have a joke?
I do. Where do cows go on their summer holiday?
I don't know, where?
New York.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, this is Skittles, Florida's joke. Why did the duck cross the road?
Why?
To prove he was not a chicken.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. Okay. If you're not finished with your Papel Picado, you can work on it after the event, after we send out the recording. Give me a thumbs up if your Papel Picado is looking absolutely beautiful. I see some of them and I love them all so much. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Pineapple.
Hi, Girl Scouts. It's me again, Pineapple. I want to make a Papel Picado to hang in my room. Those are so beautiful. Next, we are going to learn a little bit more about Cinco de Mayo in Mexico and around the world. On May 9, 1862, President Juarez declared that the anniversary of the Battle of Puebla would be a national holiday in Mexico and regarded as the Battle of Puebla Day or Battle of Cinco de Mayo. Today, the commemoration of the battle is not observed as a national holiday in Mexico. However, all public schools are closed nationwide in Mexico on May 5th. The day is an official holiday in the state of Puebla, where the battle took place, and also a full holiday, which means no work, in the neighboring state of Veracruz. In Puebla, historical reenactments, parades, and meals take place to commemorate the battle. Parade participants dress as French and Mexican soldiers to reenact the battle. Every year, the city also hosts the Festival Internacional de Puebla, which gathers national and international artists, traditional musicians, and dancers, as well as the Festival Internacional de Mole, which has an emphasis on the city's iconic mole poblano. In Mexico City, military commemoration is occasionally held at the Campo Marte, a street, Avenida Cinco de Mayo, in the historic center of Mexico City, was named after the battle in 1862 by Benito Juarez. Events tied to Cinco de Mayo also occur outside of Mexico and the United States. As in the United States, celebrations elsewhere also emphasize Mexican cuisine, culture, and music. For example, some Canadian pubs play Mexican music and serve Mexican food and drink. And a skydiving club near Vancouver holds a Cinco de Mayo skydiving event. In the Cayman Islands, in the Caribbean, there is an annual Cinco de Mayo air guitar competition. And at Montego Bay, Jamaica, there is a Cinco de Mayo celebration. The city of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, holds an annual Mexican festival to honor the day, and celebrations are held in London and New Zealand. Other celebrations of the day can also be found in Cape Town, South Africa, Lagos, Nigeria, and in Paris. Cinco de Mayo is celebrated in Japan in Osaka and in Tokyo's Yoyogi Park event space as a celebration of the Latin American culture. I think it's safe to say that Cinco de Mayo is celebrated all over the world. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Chupacabra.
Thank you, Pineapple. Hello, Girl Scouts, it's me again, Chupacabra. We've covered a lot of what Cinco de Mayo is about. Even though Cinco de Mayo is celebrated the most in the United States, it certainly originated in Mexico. Because of this, I want to explore a little more about Mexico with you. Mexico, officially the United Mexican States, is a country in the southern portion of North America. It is bordered to the north by the United States, to the south and west by the Pacific Ocean, to the southeast by Guatemala, Belize, and the Caribbean Sea, and to the east by the Gulf of Mexico. Mexico covers 761,610 square miles, making it the world's 13th largest country by area. With approximately 126 million inhabitants, it is the 10th most populous country that has the most Spanish speakers. Mexico is organized as a federation comprising 31 states, and Mexico City is its capital, is the largest metropolis. The flag of Mexico is a vertical tricolor of green, white, and red with the national coats of arms charged in the center of the white stripe. The Mexico peso is the official currency of Mexico. Mexico has Girl Guides, and there are not many of them. There were just under 6,000 members as of 2008. Soccer is a top sport in Mexico. Other favorites include baseball and high alai, a handball game that originated in Spain. When you ask Cora what is Mexico's favorite pastime, the answer is fiestas. That is the perfect answer since we are enjoying our Cinco de Mayo celebration today. Many folks in Mexico enjoy celebrating anything with family and friends. Fiestas are every day and week event for people who live there. In my opinion, that is a nice mindset, the ability to celebrate life's everyday occasions. Camping is also a favorite pastime in Mexico. Camping in tents and caravans on one of Mexico's many beautiful beaches is popular in many Mexican holidays in Mexico. That is a beautiful beach. Now I want to go on vacation. Who's ready to go on vacation? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Okay, my fellow Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Pineapple.
Thank you, Chupacabra. That was really interesting. Hi, Girl Scouts. It's me again, Pineapple. How's everyone doing? Give me a thumbs up if you are having a great time during our Cinco de Mayo celebration today. Great, me too. Since we are earning our Girl Scouts from other lands badges, we are going to make custom postcards that we are going to send to people, sharing what we learned during this event. Let's get our materials. Grab your postcards that you printed on cardstock and already cut out. Also, grab your bingo card cutouts, scissors, and a glue stick. Go ahead and get those now. And if you don't already have your bingo cards, like your bingo sheet cut out, you can cut those out now. You just take your bingo sheet and cut out all the little squares that you were placing Skittles on. Okay, now that we have all our materials, you're going to take one of your postcards that has the printing. Here, I'm going to turn off my virtual background. Okay, so you have your postcard, and the side with the printing on it, you want to turn it the other way so that the blank side is up, meaning the printing is facing down. And so now, remembering what you learned back to today, think about what you liked best in the event and use the images from the bingo cards to tell a story. Let's build a story on each card. So here's my example. I did one that was like food themed. So I took a bunch of squares from the bingo cards that were food, and I put that on the back of my postcard that we're then gonna write on, like write to somebody. So that's a food one. And then I think I'm going to make another one that's Fiesta themed. So once you have all your postcards, or once you have all your little bingo squares, we're gonna glue them to our postcards. And make sure you use a lot of glue because they have to survive going through the mail system. So the next one I'm gonna do is Fiesta theme. So I'm gonna use these two guys playing instruments, a balloon, some of the Papel Picados that we just made with sofu, or that we just made with coconut, and the little pinata. So I'm gonna take glue and glue them to the back of my postcard. You can glue them however you want. I glue mine in a square. You can glue them straight across though if you want, or in a checkered pattern. You can do it however you want. So I'm making sure that I'm using a lot of glue on the back of my picture so that it stays down to the postcard. And again, make sure you're gluing them to the white blank side of your postcard. If any of you girls want to message me in the chat, you can tell me what story you guys are putting on your postcards. Does anyone have any jokes for me? Coconut, do you have a joke?
Of course I do. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You.
You-hoo.
You. Big summer blowout.
Oh no, that's a good one. Sunset, do you have a joke for me?
I do. What happens when you cross a shark with a snowman?
I don't know, what?
Frostbite.
That's good, I like that one. Somebody in the joke, or somebody in the chat has a joke, I think. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. That one's good, Mango, California. Oh, somebody said they're doing a party thing with maracas, fireworks, balloons, and a pinata. That's similar to my Fiesta one. Luna in Twilight, California said, what do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. That's good. That's a tongue twister. Okay, so this is my Fiesta postcard. I put the llama, the guy with the maracas, and then other party decorations. And then I don't know what to do for my next one. I might do maybe the flag, the little May 5th picture, the firework, and maybe the maracas. So you can really see that it's Cinco de Mayo themed. Somebody else said they have a joke. Why did what did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense. That's good, Llama, North Carolina. Another joke. How do you make a Kleenex dance? You put a boogie in it. That's good, Chocolate Louisiana. If you guys want to type in the chat and tell me what card you're on, I'm working on my 3rd card right now. Again, making sure you put a lot of glue on the back of your pictures. And also, if you don't finish your cards now, that's totally okay, because you can work on them after the event. Chupacabra, do you have a joke for me?
I do. Why didn't the elephant buy a suitcase for his summer holiday?
Didn't buy one?
Yeah.
I don't know, because he already has a trunk, maybe? Is that
Yeah.
the right answer? Nice. Dino said, what's a funny fish in the ocean? A clownfish. That's really good. Here's my 3rd card. It looks like that. Maybe I think I might try doing a little like checkerboarded one. I don't know. I think my next one, I'm gonna do all the like clothing kind of, or like accessories. So I'll do these 2 shirts, or the dress and the poncho, and then the
Hey, Pineapple?
Yeah.
Will you slow down just a little bit and go over the last few steps? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're doing postcards, a Cinco de Mayo themed postcard. So you're gonna take your postcards that you printed out. We all printed out 4 of them. And then you're gonna flip it around to the blank side of it. So the side away from the printing. And you're gonna take your bingo cards that we were using earlier and cut out the little squares that you guys were putting Skittles on. So they look just like this, these little squares. And then you're gonna glue them down. I've been doing like 4 of them, and to kind of like make a little story or like a theme for each card. And then after that, we're gonna write on each of them. So just like this, like this. Okay. Avocado, do you have a joke for me?
Oh, Pineapple, I always have a joke. Where do you learn how to make ice cream?
I don't know, where?
At Sunday school.
I like that one. That's
Me
good.
too.
Here's some of the jokes. Skittles, Florida sent a joke. They said, knock, knock. Wait,
Who's
I don't
there?
get that one. I don't get that one. Wait. Oh, here. Smarties in Reese's, California said, knock, knock. Who's there? Woo, 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 woo. Time for the fiesta. That's good. I like that. Cinco de Mayo themed. Somebody said, what do you call a fish without an eye? A fish. That's good. I can't even pronounce it without the eye. That's funny though. And if anybody else wants to type in the chat what theme they're doing for their cards. Sunset, do you have a joke?
I do.
Yeah, what is it?
What do whales like to put on their toast?
What? I don't know.
Jellyfish.
That's good. I like that one. Here, okay, so I'm just gluing the last little pictures. That's my 4th card. And then if you don't finish it, that's totally okay. You can work on them after. So you can make them just how you want them to be. So this is my fourth one. They're a little off center, but that's okay. And so now after we have all 4 of our postcards done, we're gonna flip them over. Okay, so here are all 4 of mine. And we're gonna flip them over and then we're gonna use the side that has the printing on it to write on them. So it'll be like dear, just like on the screen, that's on the slide. So we're gonna flip them over to the printed side. And I'm gonna write one to my grandma who was in Savannah, Georgia, which is where Juliet Gordon Lowe, the founder of Girl Scouts, was born. And so my postcard is gonna say, Dear Grandma. If you guys want to type in the chat who you guys are gonna send yours to, I'd love to read some of them. And you can use what's on the slide on the screen as kind of a example card for what you want to write in it to say what you've done over the event. Oh, Jolly Rancher said my aunt in Georgia. Very similar to me. While we're writing, Coconut, do you have a joke?
Of course I do. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Alpaca.
Alpaca who?
Alpaca the suitcase, you load the car.
That's good, like road trip kind of thing. Someone's coming up. Oh, somebody said they're sending it to my aunt in Mexico who is Spanish. That's really cool. And somebody said their abuela who is in Florida. That's super cool. Coconut, do you have a joke?
Of course I do. I always have jokes. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dawn.
Dawn who?
Don't you want to go to the beach and check out the waves?
That's good. I have one for you. What do trains do during the summer?
I don't know. What?
They play beach trolley ball.
That's a good one.
Chupacabra, do you have a joke?
I do. Oh, what should a baby wear to go swimming?
I don't know. What?
Pull-ups.
That's good. I think I got some more chat. Oh, somebody say, what did the waves say to the beach? See you later. That's good. Oh, somebody said, when I'm a first-year cadet, I'm going to Savannah, Georgia with my Girl Scout troop. That's so cool. Our troop also went to Georgia last year, or Savannah specifically. It was really fun. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm almost done writing one of my cards. And then also after this, you can have a safe adult help you mail this to who you want to send it to. Avocado, do you have a joke?
Oh, of course I do. Why did they call the police during a summer beach concert?
Why? I don't know.
Because something fishy was definitely going on.
That one's really funny. I love that. Okay, so once you're done writing your card, actually, here, is everybody almost done or close to done writing one card? Give me a thumbs up if you've written a card. Oh, I see some thumbs up. So maybe we'll take 2 more minutes to finish writing a card. And then if you are done with one of your cards, you can either work on putting more pictures onto other ones or starting to write another. Somebody Selena from Massachusetts sent a joke saying, why do seagulls fly over the sea? I don't really get that one. What do you, oh, knock. Sunset, do you have a joke for me?
I do. What do you call seagulls that live near the bay?
Oh, I don't know what.
Bagels.
That's good. I think that's actually the joke somebody was trying to write in the chat, but just confused me a little. Okay, so I'm gonna start working on one of my other cards now. So now give me a thumbs up if you're done with one of your cards or close to being done with one of your cards. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a lot more thumbs up. Okay, so can everybody show me their postcards? You can show me the back and like what little story you made. Or just show me your favorite one. They all look so good. So cute. Okay, so with the help of your safe adult, go ahead and put the addresses on the postcards and stamps too, and you can send them to the folks who you are writing them to. So now it's time to hand you off to my friend Coconut.
Okay. Thank you, Pineapple. That was great. I like that activity. I think I'm going to send my postcards to my Aunt Laura. Hello, Girl Scout sisters. It's me again, Coconut. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a great time? I know I sure did. Before we leave, we wanted to share a Girl Scout tradition with you. Normally, if we were in person, we would have a friendship circle. We would cross our arms, hold hands, do our friendship circle hand squeeze, put our foot in the middle of the circle before twirling out. Since we can't do that, we are going to share a Girl Scout tradition through song. Please unmute yourselves right now so we can sing one final song together. Go ahead and unmute yourselves. This song is called Make New Friends, But Keep the Old. This is a Girl Scout song and is a great tradition to share sisterhood. Give me a thumbs up when you are ready.
Yeah, we're unmuted.
What is he saying?
Everyone ready to sing the song?
Girl Scout, make new friends. Make new friends. Keep honest when the others go. New friends. Keep their old honest when the others go. Make new friends, but keeping old. One is to when the others go.
For joining us for our Girl Scouts Cinco de Mayo
Make new
celebration.
friends,
We had a
but
great time.
keeping old.
Farewell, Girl
One
Scouts.
is to when the others go.
Bye.
Make new friends, but keeping old. One is to when the others go. Mom, we get to leave.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.